This is the next part of the lesson. You do not have a worksheet that goes with this one. You just have your brainstorm as the next page. And you have 2 brainstorms. We're going to do one together, which is just an example. You're not to use it for homework. And then you're going to have the other one that you're actually going to use for homework. So starting off, we are doing a comparison and contrast paper. You're going to compare similarities and differences of 2 items or events. You are to use at least 2 similes per paragraph. This is in addition to the 3 quality adjectives, the 1 ly adverb, and the 2 clauses that are required per paragraph. So 2 similes is, that's not normal. Most of the time you have 1, but this time you're going to have 2 per paragraph. And you need to use at least 3 of the 5 senses somehow involved in this. The first paragraph will deal with the first item. The second paragraph will deal with the second item. That is very important. The supports must be similarities and differences dealt with in the same order in both paragraphs. This might be a little confusing, but I'm going to try and explain this very clearly throughout the whole thing. So, for starters, you're going to highlight your paragraph like this. So 1 will be pink, 2 will be pink, and then first paragraph, first item, and second paragraph, second item. Those are also going to be pink. So you'll see exactly where to plug in the different pink parts on the descriptive outline, or at least the example clustering outline. Okay, so state your topic. We are going to start off and we're going to say compare and contrast a garage and carport. So we're going to be looking at a garage and carport and talking about the similarities and differences that are between them. State your point of view. We are going to say, let's see, I'll stick with that one. Both serve similar functions, but which is better depends on area lived. So go ahead and copy that down. State your audience. We are going to choose homeowners in the U.S. First paragraph, first item is garage. Second paragraph, second item is carport. So for those of you who do not know what a carport is, Google it real quick and just make sure that you actually are acquainted with that. So starting off, number 1, we're just going to go through and number these for right now. Later we will go back and highlight them. So number 1, something about garages. We're going to say park vehicles into, protect from rain and weather. Remember, we have to have similes, so we can go ahead and include those on here. I'm just going to jot down mother hen protects her baby chicks. And also something about it, due to the fact that it's covered, especially so much, it extends the life of the vehicle. Okay? Now, although you're not going to want to say it the exact same way in the actual paragraph on here, that's okay. We're going to say the same thing about the carport because it's true. You park vehicles in to protect from rain and weather. You could also say mother hen protects her baby chicks. Also extends life of vehicle. Okay? If not all of this will fit on one line, that's okay. You can just move on down to the next line. You should have enough to fit everything that I'm going to be putting on here, but mine will look especially kind of scrunched together. So number 2, other things that you might store in there. We could say for the garage, used for storing outdoor tools. As far as the garage is concerned, some use only for storage. So much stuff, car cannot fit. Cluttered. Needs organization. I will put this in like a football field locker room can be stinky and cluttered. Remember, this is just an example. You do need to copy this down, but this is not the one you're using for homework. 2, similar type thing on carports, but not necessarily exactly the same, but it can be used for storing outdoor tools. This one, however, there's limited storage. So you're just jotting down, it's the same topic, but you're jotting down stuff that's specific to the carport. Limited storage, depending on places to lean things, or if it has a closet. Some do. Still can be cluttered, but not as much, especially not as much as a garage. And this will be a different type of simile, like a football field locker room would not work. Actually, I'm going to say due to lack of privacy, because you don't really have it in either one of those. Okay? Number 3. I'm going to go ahead and scoot this down a bit. I'm going to pause if I'm going too quickly. Number 3. Whoop, down here. Closed in, so this is more of the construction of it. Closed in on all sides when door is shut. You could say car is like a baby kangaroo in its mother's pouch. It's protected everywhere. Oh, let's also say this. Feels stuffy. Limited airflow. Stale odor. Alright, I'm going to scoot it down a bit. Protects from horrible weather. So those are not complete sentences, those are just ideas. Alright, with the carport though, it's open to elements on at least 3 sides, like a bird's nest that's in the breeze. Air flows through, but so does some inclement weather, basically meaning horrible weather. Possibly, I mean, the cars themselves do kind of have an odor to them, but there's only a slight car odor, and carports generally are not so hot inside them because the air flows so much. So next is number 4.